Hey Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little weekly reading for you. Hopefully you have had a nice long weekend and you're getting back to work. Whoops, where did that go? Sorry, I dropped a card. Okay, all right, so we're just going to let Spirit guide this reading today. We're going to find out what situation you're dealing with. So we're using an astrology card here, and then we're going to pull one of the situation cards from my enhanced tarot deck and see what comes up for you, for Taurus. All right, there we go. And then let's lay down the cards here. All right, so this card represents you. This card represents how you are relating to another person or connecting to another person. This card represents communication. This card represents the circumstances. This card represents what is evolving here, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's start right here. What do we have? What do we have here? Aries, the radical. Okay, so first of all, you might be dealing with an Aries, okay? But, you know, this energy can be, this can be a little bit of a bossy energy. This can be somebody that really shoots from the hip. This can be somebody who's a big risk taker. You might be considering doing something radical in some way. Or you know an Aries that has just been kind of radical in their decisions around you. This could be a selfish energy. I don't know. So let's see what card goes hand in hand with this radical energy. Look at the pull towards something. You feel a radical pull towards something or somebody, okay? So whatever that is for you, that could be a person, that could be a situation, that could be a career, that could be a place that you feel drawn to, whatever it is. Let's see what your energy is around this. And we've got the Four of Cups. So I feel like there's something that you're being pulled to, or somebody that you're being pulled towards, and you're looking at all the reasons, these three empty cups, you're looking at all the reasons as to why it won't work, okay? Or you carry the energy that somebody or something or a situation just isn't interested in you. You're not looking at this Ace of Cups. You might be saying, you know what, I'm not looking at this Ace of Cups anymore. You know, there's been too much of a feeling of loss around this particular situation. I feel like this is something that you were excited about at one point, and now it's like it's just easier to kind of write it off. But you're still feeling this radical pull towards something or somebody. All right. So what is the energy between you and another person? We have the Three of Wands. So, you know, what that tells me is that both of you are waiting for the other to do something, okay? Both of you have expectations. It feels like that maybe the other person should do something. Maybe the other person should say something. Maybe the other person should make a gesture towards me. Both of you have this feeling. You both might be sharing this energy of having this radical pull towards each other. Okay, that's interesting. So let's look at, you know, how the two of you are communicating right now. And then we have the King of Wands, another card of Aries. So what I feel here a little bit is when you talk to this person or when they talk to you, there might be a situation of, you know, talking about what you do. you know, what you are accomplishing in life, the wins that you've had, you know, being able to, you know, maybe, you know, afford some type of luxury travel, luxury car, luxury home. You know, you might be, I feel like both of you are talking about your accomplishments more than maybe how you feel about each other, okay? Both of you might be entrepreneurs, okay? So if we're talking about a feminine and a masculine here, um, I would I would tell the feminine, you know, be careful how much you talk about your accomplishments, your wins, your successes. It's not to say that you shouldn't do that, okay? But when we're talking about having a cohesive masculine feminine energy working here as far as a relationship, sometimes that energy comes off aggressive in some way to the masculine. Believe it or not, if you're dealing with a masculine, they probably don't care that much as to what you are doing for a living and what your successes and wins are. Because in the masculine's natural state, they're asking, well, then what does this feminine need me for? Okay? You know, I know that that might not seem politically correct, or that might not seem like, you know, being feminist, but in the natural order of things, things still work in terms of masculine and feminine energy. So somebody here might have too much masculine energy for a particular masculine, okay? So what are the circumstances that are going on right now? So we've got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, you know, says that we've got a lot of masculine energy here, period. And, you know, why is this Five of Swords energy here? You know, it's almost like somebody is fighting this or fighting you. But I feel like, you know, that's why your energy is Four of Cups. It's like you either have lost the fight or the desire to deal with this, to deal with what you've been pulled towards. You might have found out this person might carry a lot of, you know, have a lot of Aries in their chart, and maybe as a Taurus, that could be too much for you, you know. Aries is you know, go and get it done and make it happen. And, you know, sometimes they can't see the forest through the trees type of energy. They just go. And it might be too much for you. Let's see, what is evolving here? Look at that, the sun. Okay, so this is very, very positive. It feels like you're putting yourself through the ringer almost like for no reason. Because what's evolving here, it feels like, is blissful happiness. So I almost feel like this right here, the circumstances, I feel like this is more resistance that you might be putting up, okay, through determining that, you know, I'm going to focus on why this can't happen versus why it can. All right, so let's see. We need some clarification here. All right, so first I want to get a card here as far as the situation and what you might be pulled towards. And then we have the moon. All right, so you have some hidden feelings that are pulling you in some direction. The moon is Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. but you definitely feel pulled towards some deep inner feelings that you have fear around. They might feel very radical and unusual to you. So why are you looking at this? Why are you creating resistance to this? And then I want to take a look at the expectations, because both of you, I feel like, are waiting for the other person to do something. What do we have here? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, that's beautiful energy. That's, you know, that's abundance in every aspect of life. So what I feel like this is saying is, whatever this Ace of Cups here is for you, whoever the Ace of Cups is here for you, I feel like it only brings 10 of Pentacles energy towards you. But it's not coming in until you get over whatever these 3 empty cups mean to you. Whatever you're upset about, whatever you're not happy about, it's like that needs to be dropped, because that Ace of Cups is sitting right there for you. So we're both waiting on the other. And we're both 4 of Pentacles, and we're both holding back. So how does that work? How does that work if we're both waiting on the other person to say something, do something, share something, but yet we're both holding back? That doesn't work. One more. 5 of Wands. So what we're doing here, what the 2 of you are doing, whoever this person is for you, you're creating unnecessary resistance, okay? This is confirming the situation and the circumstances. You, the 2 of you guys, are creating unnecessary resistance to this beautiful happiness that is trying to evolve here. So let's get one on this 5 of Swords. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So why are these circumstances happening? Why is this resistance happening between you and this person, or you in this particular situation? Well, we know that what you're being pulled towards is some, probably revealing some feelings that you might be a little bit fearful about, okay? And 9 of Wands says that you've had some battle wounds in whatever situation we're talking about for you. You've really had some battle wounds in those situations in the past. So you're very cautious, you're very fearful, and the other person might be as well. So what this is all doing, it's creating resistance to a situation that wants to be very happy, wants to be very blissful. But it's like neither one of you are allowing it for some reason. So let's look at this communication. 9 of Swords over King of Wands. So I feel like both of you analyze the conversation after you have it, or any interaction, you really spend a lot of time in the past thinking, how did that go? What did I say? What did they say? What did they mean? What did I mean? How did this person see me? Okay, spending a lot of time in the past, and then possibly spending a lot of time in the future as well, because that's what 9 of Swords is. It really puts you in the past, or, you know, worrying about something that's already happened, or worried about something that you think is going to happen or not happen. But what this card means is that you probably, in your communication with this person, I feel like there's a need to be very present. Be very present about what the exchange is between the 2 of you in that moment. Not thinking about what the person's going to say next or what they just said. Not necessarily talking about things. King of Wands, you know, successes. But how do we feel in the moment right now? You know, asking that person, you know, what was your favorite thing about today? What was what was the best thing that happened to you today? Or taking a walk together, perhaps. You know, doing something that puts both of you in the moment versus doing a lot of this rehashing of what happened or what is going to happen, because all this does is it fuels your caution. It fuels your caution about this particular situation with this particular person. You know, there's this radical energy that's pulling you towards something that you actually are afraid of. And it more than likely has to do with some deep feelings that are hidden. These feelings might have nothing to do with this particular person, but particular past situations that you've had that have been challenging or difficult. This person might force you to face that in some way, and it's causing resistance ultimately between the two of you, which causes both of you to hold back from each other. Okay? All right. All right, so let's get some oracle cards. We'll just use these. It feels like we're talking about a connection here of some kind, so we're going to use these. One for you, one for your person, one for you. The charm of simplicity. Well, that is the sun to me. You know, I mean, we can easily acknowledge the fact that there's something here. The charm of simplicity is the energy of removing all of this fear and resistance. I feel like that's something that you're struggling with right now. For the other person, what do we have? Longing and desire. So, longing and desire, you know, feels like, you know, can be the energy of lack and resistance as well. This person is very much in the energy of desiring you, you know, maybe feeling strongly pulled, something that is pulling them to you, but they're not necessarily doing anything about it. They're simply sitting in desire, and you're sitting in resistance instead of embracing what could be very simple here if we could remove this fearful energy and allow ourselves to be pulled towards something that feels maybe radically different to us. I feel like in a good way. All right. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.